And it's May 28th, 2022. I'm about to post a long video about this canal, and it's just 2 weeks worth of cleanup before I had the Eco Warrior event on the 22nd. I service this by myself every few days to keep it cleaned out. This is our Coke canal. This is my control group. This one here we have not touched since last July. I resecured it with the PVC on the end of this all, but it's in the same position, same tires, same bottles, little extra growth. This is just an overnight crop that came in. I just cleaned it yesterday. I'll have that video on there too. But we did have the jail guards down here on the Eco Warrior cleanup doing the major cleanup on this on Sunday. So anyhow, I'm going to talk to you just for a little bit here and see what you prefer. If you don't want to watch the whole video, you can just stick it on a hyperlapse on the speed setting in YouTube, and you can zip right through it and to the end, and you can see the guards doing a final cleanup on here. I will be posting a video on our Eco Warrior cleanup soon, separately from this. But this is to my fans that keep asking for longer videos. Apparently some like seeing the trash scooped out, and you're going to have several minutes or even an hour worth of seeing me do that. But anyway, hope you enjoy the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. If you want to help us out, there's a section in the description there on the Patreon and GoFundMe. I'm trying to get enough to take this mission over to Bohol, and I think I can probably get a little more help over there and see how it goes. I'm really hoping for high hopes in Bohol. Anyhow, I think I might grab the net and just do a quick little minor scoop, grab some stuff out of here, make me feel good for the day, and that's it. So enjoy the long video. Hope it's not too boring, but for some, hopefully that's what you're asking. Let me know. And what do you think? Goatee or no goatee? I'm not too sure. I used to be kind of shy when I grew it back because it's so gray, but pushing 70, I'm not going to hide my age anymore. It's impossible. Thanks for watching. Good morning, world, from Camigan Island, southern Philippines, town of Mambahao. We got the cleanest beaches in the whole area here, thanks to our little device called a Kaboom. It is coming up on almost a year where I used to sit here, have my breakfast, and then service the little fabric boom that came down here. You'll see back in the other videos there. Beaches are looking great. It's exactly 6 a.m. I'm working on some new extraction devices. I'm going to go ahead and try the old one just to time myself. I made another one of my simple little plastic basket nets. This one's really nice, super light. It's probably only 3 or 4 pounds. I can really toss it around. The next one I'm going to try is a little bit bigger with a loop net on it, and we'll see what that does. Similar to what Bobby used to use. And then I got a PCV one that we're going to have to tie a pulley on. On one of the limbs up here, if they'll take it, and an electric wrench, because it's going to scoop up 90% of this in one fell scoop, I hope. And I'll have to park my car over there, run some power over to the winch, or possibly even run a line from the winch to my car. Maybe I'll just mount a winch on the front of my car. That'd make it look more like a truck, huh? Well, I'm going to go ahead and dig in here, and you can see how long it will take me. It's exactly 6, just a couple minutes after. I'll see if I can tough this one out, but there's a few pieces a little too big for my basket net, but I'll see what I can get. See if we can get this guy up here going here, huh? I have my sweat rag. I don't think I'm going to put the gloves on yet. I'm going gloveless to start with. So let's see if we can get this one. Always start with the guys down here first. You see me? Kaboom bottle. I don't think the can's working too good there. I should have brought my helmet one. It might be. Yeah, it only got a little bit. This one doesn't go too fast. Some of the bigger pieces like the styrofoam, and those pieces there aren't going to fit. I'm trying to figure out, I had this on my neck one time. I don't think I got anything on my helmet last night. I took that off. Well, I might be able to wrap this around the helmet. Let me see. Should have brought my front mount for my other thing, but I didn't even think about it. This mount on my head? I think it might. Probably fall off though. I'll be back just a minute. I got a Mickey Mouse mount with my Gorilla one here. Hope it doesn't fall off, but see these bigger pieces like the styrofoam here, you almost have to catch them on an edge or something and drag them up like that. Oops, the camera's almost falling out. That may not work. Anyway, get what we can here. Yeah, it's rather tedious when you got to do just a little bit at a time here like this. And this mount's not working the best. And that's why I need the longer pole. If you got a long pole, you can just kind of go out and bring it in. Bring it into the side here. And then scoop it up. Yeah, it's going to take a while, huh? Well, I got to figure out a bigger camera mount here. I should probably invest in some, but really, I don't really like spending money on cameras and everything else. But you know what I did do? I did invest in a wireless microphone. I found the best little cheap one for about $100. It's supposed to plug right into this cam, and then I can have good audio even when the cam's not next to me. So I think I'm going to go ahead and set up the camera down here a little bit farther and get a better look. It's supposed to be able to mount on a tree. See if I can get it up here a bit, but I don't think this tree's quite big enough to mount it to. No. It might work. You were still going? Yeah. Stick it in there. Get a little bit more that way. There we go. That might work. Okay. Do this. break time. Plus I'm going blind. I need to get a sweatband. Well, I made a little dent in it, but you get a diaper like that, it's like 5 pounds, and on the end of this pole, I think it's pretty darn heavy. He's looking for some breakfast. You hungry? Well, come and get it. You can help me out a little here. Go ahead and eat it all. That's what we need to do. Teach the dogs to eat the trash. They probably got a strong enough gut to digest it all here. They can eat anything. I doubt it though. Probably kill them. I about halfway in one fell swoop. Give the back a break here. I actually got this guy out of there too. Man, this styrofoam is the worst. I'll have to post a video, and I think it's in my playlist. You can see, go to, I think it's 3.1 on one of those videos. You can see him opening the stomach of a bird, and it is sickening to see just how much plastic the birds are eating. And it's all this stuff here. Now you probably wonder why I'm cleaning this one instead of the other ones that needed. This one here was the first. It's only got a skirt on the sides, that side and that side. That side actually snagged the stump once. The rest of this, there is no skirt. So if I don't get this now, the cellophane sacks get water in them and they'll sink and slip underneath. Every once in a while I see one pass. So this one here is more important that I clean it regularly. I used to do it at least twice a week when I was doing it myself. Bobby's down here just about every day when it's raining out. So, but I think that might be part of the problem that I got fat, was I stopped servicing these. And it's a pretty good workout, really. You know, I'm already sweating it up. My shirt's soaked. So you do this a few times a week, especially with 6 Kabooms. See the birds land on there. They eat the insects. Someone asked us if there's any fish. There is fish in this canal, believe it or not, and snakes and frogs. And a lot of them are in the Kaboom. They use it to nest in and have babies. The birds sit there and eat the insects. So, okay, well, I'm going to get back at it here one more time. Go ahead and set it up on a lower level this time because it's hard to get it on the tree. You still recording? Yeah, it's still recording. I'll edit it down. Getting a little better on editing. I'm not the best. So let's see what I can do here now, huh? Come on, get it up. Somewhat tall. There we go. Round 3. And it's a beautiful Monday morning, May 9th. It's election day, I believe. Look in front of Coke Canal, Kaboom. It's looking pretty good. The water's really dark and smelly today. I don't know what's going on. We'll go check on how the Coke is doing here. This is looking pretty good though. I just cleaned this out the other day. There's the pile over there. I brought down the bigger net this day to give it a try. See if I can't get this out. This is the only Kaboom I have to worry about things slipping underneath with no full-length skirts. So we're going to go ahead and add to this pile, and maybe we'll do some sorting later. We'll see. But yeah, it's one smelly canal today. Ooh, baby, smells like sewage. Today we're going to try the bigger net. I think it'll work a little bit better. Just got it fixed up a bit, so we'll see what happens here. Right. Who knew? I think I knocked it off. What a mess. Okay. in. Baby, it's good stuff. Let's get it just right. Well, I think that's about it for today. I got a good part of the big stuff out of there. There's still some smaller stuff, but man, that's a real backbreaker, especially on this long pole. So I'll just give it a rest today. I'll come back tomorrow and hit it again. I'm going to go put it over there at Mike's place. I'll be back. And it's March 17th, I believe. It's a Tuesday. And it's a high tide blessing day. This is when I get to do some fine tuning on these. This only happens once in a while. Tide's up almost even with the sea out there. Check it out. And this one here still needs to come up just a little bit. And my new extraction device should pretty much cover that whole triangle right there. I'm just going to need 4 guys. So this one needs to go up just a little bit more, right about to there. And she'll be perfect. So now I know that's about what? 1, 2, 3, about 6 inches up higher. And she won't be drifting down. So 6 inches higher. I'm going to put a little longer skirt on that side. And I might even scoop this out later. The other side is hanging in there. But I need to put the PVC on it. Beautiful high tide day. Let's go down and I see they serviced the cage, but man, they left another mess. And we just got that all cleaned up yesterday with the blue tarp on it. It's very frustrating sometimes. Sometimes I feel I'm cleaning up after a 2-year-old. I'll be back. And it's a beautiful day on Camiguin Island, southern Philippines, the day before our Camiguin Echo Warrior cleanup event. And there is some trash on the beach to clean up. Not coming out of this canal, but some of it gets pushed back up in as the tide goes. But today's mission is to make sure I got enough baskets, nets, and reel nets. I got 2 reel nets. I got a rehoop one, and then I got 3 basket nets. Although I did build the extraction device I planned on, it is huge. And it would take 4 men, and it'd be the first time we deploy it. I need to get a boom coming out from this tree, and it's a triangle type PCV capture device right there. And we could probably catch 3/4 of that, a couple scoops and we'd be done, but it needs a winch and a boom, so that's not going to happen. So today's mission is just to leave this here. Tomorrow's tide should be about the same, so we'll have this much or more. And we still got the previous weeks to bag up. I think we're just going to pull the bottles out. But today's mission is to put a new net on our big boy there. And we got another one smaller like that. So here's all my goodies here. Oh no, there we go. Got a new net to put on it. This new basket's going to go on the end of this one here. And then I got 1 more basket at home. So that will be 3 basket nets and 2 nets. So everybody should have one, because tomorrow we got 5 Kabooms out of the 6 we're going to service and sort and bag, plus the beach cleanup. So I hope we got a good turnout. Time will tell. Thanks for watching. Time to test this one. I've never used this type of basket on the one before. Used the heavier duty ones. This one's like super light, so it should be good for like the girls to use. And then the next one I'm going to do is the heaviest one. Let's do a test scoop. Just see what this baby can do. With the big sack here and everything else. Main thing is got to be able to drain out. Let's see, look at that. Oh yes. That's pretty darn good. There's one down. Let's bring the camera up a little bit more. That might have been just a little bit too high. Okay, let's do one more scoop here. So that's 1 more down. That's a nice light one too. Anybody can handle that one. And then you just have to take your pickings. It's real easy to nitpick whatever you want with that one. Super lightweight. Now to put a new net on this bad boy. This is our biggest net. This is the man killer here. This thing weighs quite a bit. And with the new net on it, some of the big boys from the fire department or the jail guards, BJMP, can take care of it. And they can get big scoops out of here. And get my mess out of here. What'd I do? There's the finished net. It's got a Mickey Mouse zip ties. I didn't have the time to lace it up with the string. We're going to go ahead and give it a test run here. Just one scoop. Make sure that it's working properly. Let's take a peek here, huh? You stay right there now. Good enough. That was heavy enough. I could have made it a little bit deeper in the middle, but really, if that thing's full, you can hardly bring it up. This thing weighs a ton. So just half full, half net full is fine. So all this will be cleaned up tomorrow. Hip hip hooray. I saw they were out diving. Got a couple sacks of trash, so there's definitely some escaping from other tributaries here. But I don't think I'm going to be able to tackle that anytime soon, but we did make a dent here. I'll be back. We're getting things done. Alrighty then, it's May 27th, or Friday. Just a quick cleanup of the Coke Canal. We just had this all done last Sunday. It's Friday now. Really, there hasn't been much rain, just a little drizzle now and then. So, are we working? Yes, audio's working. I'm gonna put you up here real quick, and you can just kind of watch me do a quick clean out here. I think that's about right. I can't see the screen, but pretty close. I'm just going to use my favorite little one, the very first one that I used all along. This one here is the easiest on my back too. It doesn't take too much work. Well, I've got another bowling ball pin here. As you can see, this one scoop, and it does pretty good. And it's pretty light. That's why I like this one. It's not a backbreaker. I can get the other ones, but for what that big one takes, I can probably do 3 of these scoops in the same time as one of the big ones. So what's more efficient? What do you think, huh? This is still my favorite one. This is the very first one I made, and it's still probably the quickest, most efficient, and it's also good for scooping, like out here. Once you get the current going, that's the stuff I want, so it doesn't slip underneath the skirt. Well, there is no skirt right here, right in the middle here. The skirt starts right about here. There it is right there, all the way up to the edge. And it's probably saved this Kaboom, because if I had a full-length skirt, the debris that comes through here is a lot more than Lady Kaboom. Look at this, cap it off and dig another one beside it. Very few of them are concrete lined. Some of them got hollow blocks, but most don't. I think the camera's a little bit off. You're just catching, I think it shifted. Sorry about that, guys. Let me see if I can't get a better view of it here. In fact, it swapped to the front and it's still recording. Okay, we'll try it again. Anyhow, just trying to get this one scooped out of here. Just a quick scooper. Only take me 15 minutes. What the heck was that? It could have been a monitor lizard. That was big, whatever it was. Something's in this canal. We got some pretty good sized monitor lizards here, and they're beautiful, you know, yellow stripes on them and stuff. Let's look at all that, huh? I don't know why it's so hard to find somebody to do what I do here. Just come down, take a look at them. It's got a buildup in it, just scoop it out. You know, I'm waiting and praying that I get some type of government help, because they need to take over this. I've been pulling this line for a year on this canal and all the others. I can get some of the stuff down in below. I can see it now. Let's go ahead and get some more of this brought over. Come to daddy. Over here. Not too much debris in here this time of year. Just the trash. There we go. Got a lot more to pick from now. Bring it all over to me here. And then scoop, scoop, scoop. A lot of plastic wrappers and everything. This little basket next works great for those. Well, it's starting to turn on this one, even with the clamps. It's a problem with this basket. I don't have a good way to keep it from twisting. If you crank it down too tight, then it'll break the plastic gaps and ruin the basket. Okay, let's get a few more here. There's a shoe or two to get out. This one I need to raise up 6 inches on this side. I saw that at low tide. I'm not going to do that now. I just want to get this done now while it's still cool out. There's no sunshine here yet. It's about 6 a.m. more or less. Usually I'm down here earlier, but I'm going to go down and get some of this out of here. And there's a dead rat. We'll leave it. He's not going to hurt anything. I want to get that stuff out there. Come to daddy. Everybody's waiting for my new extraction device. Well, I just don't have time to finish it up. I should have done that before. It's huge. It will fit the entire triangle. It's going to need a boom. Oh, I got tangled up in a stick. It's going to need a swingable boom and a winch. And I don't have the time or resources for that right now. Okay, let's finish this up here and hit the other end down there. Hey, what is that? Got a couple twigs in there fighting me. Better not fall in. I don't think these wipes are waterproof. Okay. Well, that's most of it there. I'll go ahead and get you a different view over here. Are we still working? Yeah, it's still working. We're going to go ahead and set you up over here now. Maybe on the old trusty rusty bicycle here. There you go. Let's finish up a little bit here. And then down to, I can crank those down a little bit. I didn't bring my screwdriver though. Go ahead and get these out of here. Hello puppies, you guys hungry? Yeah, quite a bit of plastic soup here. Brings back memories. I used to do this every other day almost. It's come down. It's easier if you just come down every other day. Don't let it get too much. And you scoop it out and you're done with it. For a couple days anyway. This time of year this fills up probably every few days. In the rainy season, this will fill up overnight. I mean really full. That's when I need the help. Because with one, it's not too bad. The 6 of them, forget it. We got a little piece of Christmas here. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get that guy out of here. Let's see if I can get underneath him. No, some of these are just real difficult with that net. We always got the trees in the way of the handles here. Now let's just get this biggest mess out of here quickly. Get down to Krusty. I'm gonna get down in the water with him today and install an anchor in the side of the wall so that it sucks the tire in closer. So when the tide goes out, it doesn't pull it away as far. And then inspect the net on that side too. But I'm hoping we can get the BJMP guards down here doing this. I think they love the scooping part. Nobody likes the bagging part. That's the nasty stuff. Well, let's get these guys out of there. And I really wonder where all these little whappers and stuff, this comes from the main part of town, so people, when they walk by the little bridge in town there with the little creek going underneath it, this is where they throw their trash, because this is the island of no trash cans. They put the trash cans up and they wanted people to segregate, but that's not going to happen. They didn't teach them how to segregate. They don't have any education here whatsoever. Oh, they say they do, and they have a little 1-hour barangay meeting or something. Nothing substantial that will actually make an impact or smarten people up. So, Victoria's Secret, wow, somebody's a high roller here. I'm starting to get my feet soggy, but that's why I got my crappy shoes on. Okay, a couple more little sacks and we're going to call it good. It's a good workout. I'm already all sweated out. I normally wear my sleeveless shirt, but I ought to make one of these a sleeveless. Okay, well that's about it. I'm gonna get a few wrappers and stuff up here, and we're gonna call it good for today. I could stay here all day and get every little nitpicking little wrapper out of here, but just wait till it gets down at the end again in a big group and snag it out. So good enough. Well, I can't pass this up. There's another group here. Let me get you guys out of there. Give you a new home over here. 2 more scoops. I don't know why anybody would want to watch me doing this. Maybe get some satisfaction seeing me getting future fish food out of the canal. Oh, those darn cellophane bags. I gotta get those too. This is, I'm gonna stop. I see more and more. Okay, 1 more scoop. Always 1 more scoop. And it was a good one. Good enough. So that's our state-of-the-art basket net. Pretty cool, huh? It's lightweight, quick, gets the job done very fast. I could do the big net, but then I got to pull that big net up on the side, drag it up. I'll show you what our little catch for the day is. So you could go down on the beach and work for half hour or so also, but you won't get all of that. A lot of that would have been out in the ocean, breaking down and feeding the fish, and then we eat the fish, and this all ends up in our stomach. Kind of crazy when you think of it that way, huh? So now you know why I'm so hell-bent to get this thing to work. This is a very successful Kaboom. It may not look like much. I look at the ocean cleanups and theirs is all shiny and pretty and nothing growing on it. This is just a bunch of trash tires and bottles and got growth all over the top, but you know what? It's doing a good job and it gets the job done. Anyway, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm heading down to Krusty to get to work. I'll be back. And it's a May 28th mini scooper event. I just see a couple sacks here I want to get out. This corner's getting kind of thick down here. I could let it build up. Nice thing about this little net is I can get this out of there lickety split. Only take me a couple minutes to get all this cellophane and plastics out. And after doing this for a year, believe it or not, I actually enjoy it. Seeing me get all this out of there, and there's other people that are watching this video to the end that are liking it too. All these cellophane wrappers, bottles, and trash are not going out to be fish food. We are making a difference. I just got to get more people on my team that care. And that's not gonna happen on this island. I got something lined up here. The jail guards, I believe, might be taking over the canals. I got a meeting on the 31st with the head honcho of parole for corrections here. Go ahead. Go on by. I'm just talking to myself. A lot of people don't realize I got a mic and camera going. We'll get a little bit over here. There's another sack or two. Everybody talks about better extraction devices, but really, if you just come down here every day, just for a few minutes a day, that's all it takes. You know, now if you let it build up for a week, you're going to be breaking your back for an hour, but like this one here, maybe 10, 15 minutes max. You know, what does that take? You know, I just need to find someone to take over for me to do it. Let's go along. If you even just scoop it out, that's what counts. Bagging it is an option. Just keep it out of the oceans is the plan. That was my whole plan from the very start, and still mission one, to stop this from becoming fish food. I love my fish and seafoods, and I don't want to think I'm eating plastics when I'm enjoying them. But it's not just the fish, it's the birds too. Of course, I don't eat any seabirds, but oy, that's a heavy one for some reason. Okay, I think that's about it. Now I can pick these little coconuts out, toss them. You can go right back out where you're supposed to go. There's a zapato, somebody's slipper. Get a lot of slippers, especially on the beach cleanups. Well, that's about it. I got most of the cellophane. That one there's on a stick. I don't want to let go. I got it. I got it. That's the ones I worry about most, is all these cellophane sacks. They used to outlaw them at the market. Only wet goods. And it was going great. All the vendors were using newspaper stapled together, glued together, and put the dry goods in. Only the meats and the fish were allowed to have plastic bags. Well, that lasted about 4 or 5 months. And they even enforced it, going around giving people fines if they caught them. And then that was it for that. Now everybody's back to using cellophane on everything, and there's no enforcement or anybody checking on anything. And that's pretty much the story of this island. There's a lot of things that get started, and then it just fades away and never see it again. So I don't know how I can fix that, but I don't think I can. That's just the way it is. And it didn't change. Anyway, that's it. Nice little basket net, my favorite. Very quick, very light, easy on my back. Yeah, I got a big extraction device, but it'd take a boom and a winch. But that's all I wanted to do is get that out. This pile will start growing. And then after 2 weeks worth, we'll probably sort and bag it. But the problem is, this is from the last several weeks, last month worth. Plus we got some cleanup from the Eco Warrior cleanup, but most all of this is from the canal. And this is what happens to the bags. It's going to have to be redone. It's very disappointing to do all that work, and then I can't even get it picked up. I do the heavy lifting, and they don't want to do any lifting. Well, I see a couple sacks of recyclables I'll bring down to the girls. because they're sitting back lazy, having fun in their chairs now, thinking their job's over. But surprise, you got a present from Coca Canal. I'll be back. Hope you like the super long video. I know some will. Some will just shut it off or fast forward through it. But thanks for watching.